get us fishing for the night. So we've got all the camp set up, and it was 35 degrees yesterday. We was absolutely melting. We was dehydrated, we was tired, we was absolutely drained. So we didn't do much yesterday, to say the least. So this morning, 20 past 2, I had roughly a 30-pound grass carp. Didn't get any video footage or photos because it was going mental. So I unhooked it and released it. Then at 5 to 6 this morning, Mark had a 32-pound 13 common. So for the first night, we ain't doing bad under the conditions that we've had, the heat, and we ain't fished hard at all. But today is the main day now. We'll get everything properly prepared, and hopefully we can start bagging some more fish. So this is a little update now, just to set us up for the day, get the vlog rolling, because we were so excited yesterday to get here and get everything done. But that heat killed us. I'm telling you, it absolutely killed us. We were dripping wet. So it's a beautiful morning again. I think it's going to be in the 30s again today. So we have to take what it is, and we'll see how we get on. So we're going to go up and get showered, shaved, get freshened up, and get active for today. So I'll catch you in a bit. And if there's any more fish, you'll be seeing them here first. Catch you in a bit. No better way to start on this lovely Sunday morning with a cracking bacon and sausage barn. Happy days. Let's tuck into this. Look at that. Give you a lake view and all. Beautiful. Catch you in a bit. Cheers. Having a nice cold one. It's just coming up to 12 o'clock. Sunday it is. Like I said, we got here 1 o'clock yesterday. So, as I said earlier on the vlog entry, went up this morning, got showered, shaved, freshened up. Feel absolutely great now. So we sat here, we've got the spots primed again. Sat here making new rigs. What I'll do is I'll show you rigs, bait, facilities, all the camp in due course. And I keep getting a knock on this middle road, and I'm pretty sure, because there's bream and tension here, I'm pretty sure there's bream on it, which I won't be happy about, because I've just literally put it out half an hour ago, out on the spot at 17.5 wraps, which is just over middle of the lake in open water. So yeah, I think there's a bream on it. So I'm loading my mic here, I've got no to clip it to. So sorry about the attire, because it's absolutely baking again. We are sat under the canopy, keeping shaded, but it's sticky. It's muggy, it's humid, lovely to sit in, but running around working in, it's an absolute nightmare. So I'm going to finish this can. I think I'm going to reel this bream in, keeps on bleeping. There's a lot of bits in the margins, and we put it down the night in the beginning. Well, yesterday, so when you're putting the boat out, you've got your rod tip under the water, letting the line out. You can feel the fish knocking your rod. So we're getting a lot of bleeps and little liners. I don't think this is a liner. I think this is bloody tench or a bloody bream. So, cheers, happy Sunday, and I'll catch you later on with any updates or any cooking I'm doing. See you later. massive insect hatch going on here this morning. Look at them all, absolute millions of them. Good morning. What an absolutely cracking fish. 46 pound, 8 ounce, French mussel. Absolutely beautiful fish. Enough this morning. I've had it in the retainer. Just resting while we get a bit of good light. Absolutely buzzing. Made up. Can't, it's fucking, it's gonna rock. Mega fish. Absolutely made up. Fishing's not been easy these high temps, but we got a cracker. Look at that, absolutely made up. New PB, stunning fish. Okay, now, fucking heavy fish. Back, go out a bit. And that's fucking sinking.
That's useless, that's fucked. That's probably why it's where it was.
Fucking hell. Fucking awkward, isn't it?
That mat's done, mate. Get rid of that mat, it's fucking useless.
That mat is fucking sinking, it's shit. It's heavy as fucking board, isn't it? Heavier than the fucking fish. Turn it round. The light's not the best on there either. Yeah, right. Just want to get it going back for the mark. Yeah.
No.
Thank you, Mr. Common.
Oh shit.
Come on. bush. Come on. What a fish. Absolutely made up. Like I said, when I was in the water, not easy, these temperatures. But I've nicked that one, so that's two I've had now. 30 and 46.8. Absolutely made up. It's been hard work, trust me, it's been hard work. Worked hard yesterday, priming spots, getting them ready. And that one went off a few hours ago. Yeah, absolutely buzzing. So that's my PB common now. You've got to be happy, haven't we? Even though I want more fish, got to be happy. We're thinking making a move. Just weighing up the options at the minute down to peg 2. Like I said, this is a lake exclusive. Off the angling lines portfolio, the Brie. So there's only 2 double pegs on this lake. There's only me and Mark here, so we've got the options of moving down. Because even though we think some fish are moving up through the night, they're all back down the shallow end. But it's temperatures, I don't think they're moving very far, so we're keeping our options open at the minute to make a move down, or whether we go fish down there through the day and come back up at night, hopefully push them around the lake. But at the minute we're finding it a little bit hard. So I'm gonna have a brew, have some breakfast, then come up with a plan of what we're going to do today, tomorrow, for the rest of the week, whatever. Happy days. New PB common. Catch you soon. Well, hello. So as you can see, different surroundings. So the plan is we're down on peg 2. We're going to try and fish here through the day in hope that we push the fish back up to the dam wall, the deep end of a night. Try and nick some fish while we're down here on the shallow side. Came down not long after I did that last vlog entry. Came down and looked, and there was at least 3 or 4 fish boshed out. So just made our mind up, we've got to be down here. Even if it's in the day, then move back up there overnight, or we'll try today fishing down here and go back up there tonight. And if we pick fish up down there at the deep end and pick fish up down here, we've got best of both worlds. Like I said, it's lake exclusive, there's only me and Mark here. 2 pegs on this lake, 15 acres. We're stupid not to utilise both pegs to our advantages. So that's where we are, we're on peg 2. I've got my rods out. Mark's to my left here, he's just getting his 3rd rod out. My right hand rod is 200 yards down in the shallows. I've only got 2 out in a minute because I'll tell you a story in a minute. My left hand rod is about 150 yards to the left of the other rod. Again, where fish topped out before this morning when we came down. I ain't got my 3rd rod ready yet because I've got to make it up. Pike strike this morning after the silvers. Straight into my line, caught my line, tried to get it off, completely cut me off. So I've got a line upon my other spot at the top where I had that grassy from. I've got a trailer, so that's going to be a challenge later tonight, isn't it? But this is all trials and tribulation of fishing. It is what it is. You've got to deal with what you get dealt and try and do to the best of your ability. So it's like a new lease of life at the minute, Mark, isn't it? Yeah. We're down here, we're seeing fish. Although, don't get me wrong, I had that PB common this morning. But even me and Mark have agreed that we should be picking up more fish. I think the lads, there was 4 lads on last week, 2 on each of these pegs. They had 28, same weather conditions. So again, we've got to utilise it. We'd be stupid to sit up there and ignore it down here. So let's hope we'll pick some up in the next few hours down here, 4 or 5 hours, whatever. It's about 11 o'clock now. So I think it's give a bit of rain between 5 and 6 tonight, which we could do with actually. It'd be a bonus. So maybe fish down here till 5 tonight. If that rain don't come, maybe fish till 7 and 8. See what happens just before it gets dark and we move back up. So yeah, happy days. Come on the Carp. New lease of life, feeling confident again. So rods are on the spot, rigs are on the spots. Let's just hope. Catch you in a bit. So tonight's sea, we didn't eat well the last couple of days with the bloody heat. I'm rushing round, we just our appetite is gone. But tonight, a nice big daddy steak, the sausage at the back of Mark's. It's on this little nifty cooker that I got on reduced at Asda. It was $49.99. Got me a Mark one for £6.12 each. Absolute bargain. Nifty little thing. Well, it needs about 6 or 7 pieces of charcoal in the centre there, if you can see. And it's down here, he's got a little button, it's a fan, assisted fan. Happy days, cracking bit of kit. So yeah, it's Big Daddy. We've got some vegetables just boiling away in the pan in there. It ain't going in there yet because it's absolutely cooking again in that bivvy. But yeah, happy days. Lovely bit of steak and veg. So I've just rubbed some lovely garlic mayo over the top of my steak and on the other side. Give it that lovely garlicky flavour. And it'll also moisten and tenderise at the same time. Little tip for you there. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Lovely big daddy steak, some nice fresh vegetables, some mashed potato. Stunning. Proper meal with it on the bank, nice and easy. Fuel up, get all them fibres, carbs, protein inside you, keep you going. I'm going to tuck into this, I don't know where to start. See you in a bit. Yes, look at that, much needed. Cooling down, nice downpour. Change the humidity, hopefully get them on the feed. We hadn't long been up from peg 2, we had nothing down there at all, not even a bleep. So we're back on peg 1 for the night. Just sorting all this stuff out, we've had our tea. Then we're going to get the rods in after this downpour. Catch you in a bit. Good evening and cheers. Happy days. So it's Monday evening. I think it's it's 8:30. So we went down peg 2 as I said before. Back now, we just set the rods. Went down there in the hope that we push fish around now. We've got the rods back on the spots, 17.5, 17.5. One's at 19, just a bit further out, where I had that 46 this morning. So the weather changed. I think they said before it was going to rain. Well, it rained, came down for about an hour, and it's a lot more humid tonight. it weren't as half as hot as it has been today. So we're hoping now that the it switches them on a bit. But it's only Monday night. I really haven't been fishing 48 hours really, because Saturday when we came, you're rushing around like a meddy. You just flick baits out, don't you, to get rods in. So Sunday, I don't think we got sorted till dinner time, properly with spots. Now, like I say, we've been down there, so we haven't really fished properly on this area for 48 hours. Properly, if you get what I mean. So we're open, and these spots have been rested all day now. This whole area on peg 1. There's only 2 pegs on here. I don't know if I've said it before. There's 2 pegs on here. This is 1. That's 2. We're on 1. That's where we camped up. So this whole area has been rested all day. When we was down there, we seen fish moving up, and we've seen one bosh out on the far side, so maybe we have pushed them around a bit. I've just seen one over the far side again roll, nowhere near my spots, more marked spots, but I don't care as long as they're up here. I don't care whose spots are on, as long as they're coming up here. And like I was saying to Mark before, I had that 46 common this morning. There's no way one fish has moved up here on its own. It's no way that's going to happen. So there must have been more fish in the area. And we think with the high temps, the humidity, they've just not been in serious feeding mode. So now we're hoping that changing weather today, a lot cooler, a lot less humidity, and that rain, we're hoping now that they're actually going to get their heads down. So we can only hope. Like I say, everything's primed up now. Just done the last rod about 15 minutes ago. Having this beer now, chilling out. It's non-stop, isn't it? Then we moved down there, took rods down, bait buckets, everything. It's just non-stop. You're up and down, up and down. It's 3 rods each. You're just non-stop. It's absolutely. But this is what you have to do to try and catch these fish, isn't it? You've got to keep working and working and working. And I've always said, when you're catching, you fish better. It's when you're not catching that you're at a loose end. You don't know where to put bait in, not put bait in. You don't know what to do. You don't know where to change rigs, colours, whatever. Pop-ups, bottom baits. Absolutely messes with your brain. So when you're catching, you fish better. You fish confidently. You fish competently, and you know what you're doing, because you know you're getting the runs and the rigs are working and the baits are working. So when you're not catching them, it's bloody confusing, isn't it? Because you don't know what to do for the best. But hopefully now, like I say, we can get among them tonight, and they've moved. I think we'll go back down there tomorrow again to try and push them around. But anyway, I'm waffling on, but I'm just trying to keep you in the loop. And if we catch out, it'll be on the camera straight away. Don't worry about that. Mark takes his own. Well, I take Mark's photos. He keeps them to himself. He don't vlog. So happy days. Right, once again, cheers, and I'll catch you hopefully very soon. See you in a bit. Well, good evening. Don't know what time, it's probably about 9 o'clock. It's not long after I done that vlog entry telling you the situation, but there's fish rolling everywhere out here, and I think what we've done moving down has done us a favour, because they've been rolling everywhere. Maybe that weather's changed it and all, but in the sling there, it's not what I wanted, but an absolute nutcase of a grass carp. You wouldn't even believe the fight it's just given. It's been dancing across the lake, hasn't it, Mark? Absolute gone mental it is. How we've got it in, I do not know. It's effing crazy it is. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get this on camera for you, but it's in there. We're going to do our best and try and get it in. Right, let's go. Not even joking. This thing is a lunatic. We just weighed it. What was it, Mark? 46.2.
Yeah.
£46 too it is. It's just a
crazy
it's just a machine. It's absolutely mental. Whether I can get it up I don't know, so because if I can't get it up it's just going straight back in. It's an absolute nutcase. I even got it in the net. It was dancing across the bloody lake. Oh Jesus. I'm having to sit on a bucket for my back. I can't lift this properly. Right, here we go. Come on, behave. Behave. Be nice. There you have it. I'm not going to be able to conventionally hold it because it's an absolute idiot. That's going to have to do. As you can see, it's a nutter. Oh, bloody hell. Chaos. So there it is. £46 too. I'm not trying to get any other pics. It's going straight back. This is just evidence. Brilliant. Thanks again. 11:30. Went to bed at 11. Got them at 31.8. Thought it was a bit bigger actually, but here we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 31.8. Set it round. Kicking off before, but it seems to be alright now. There we go. 31.8. Beautiful. 4 fish. Getting among them now. Right. Let me get this one back. Happy days.
Look at you fucking boiling muncher. Yeah. Oh shit. It's fucking. Oh, I'm trying to hold it in my hand. Fucking hell. Can't even get my hands underneath it properly, do you know what I mean? It's just fucking slippery as you can get.
Beautiful fish. Turn it round.
Turn it round, you just flip it round.
Turn the cradle. Go lift the cradle round. Got it both sides.
They're fucking worn out. Definitely been on the boilies, that's for sure. Ready? Just by the side. get a couple?
Yeah.
Did you get some? Yeah. I'll give you a kissy, maybe. Wow, you're just an absolute monster. You're beautiful.
Come on, one more time. The more you're getting better, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Fucking hell.
Bosh. Getting that water.
Yeah, man.
Cheers. It's not a beer cheers, it's a lovely coffee cheers. And what a turn round we've had from last night. You'll have seen my captures now. That nutcase of a mental case, grassy. Then that 31.8 mirror. It's been a bit of a crazy session. That turn round in the weather, like as I mentioned earlier, I think it's helped. It's really aided our cause, I think. And this morning, my mucker here was a bit downbeat last night when I was catching them two fish. His head had gone a bit because he just weren't catching, and we've all been there, haven't we? Yeah, and I mentioned it earlier, you don't know if it changed baits, rigs, colours. It absolutely plays with your brain. But at 5 to 6 this morning, he's just landed a unit of a lump. 56 pound, what, Mark?
10.
56 pound 10 common. Smashed his PB by over 11 pound, I think. Somewhere around there. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful fish, and a beautiful sight to see and all. Absolutely stunning fish. We thought it was about a 30 when we seen it in the net. But we went to lift it out, it soon become apparent that it weren't a 30, weren't even a 40. We're estimating at high 40s. Then when it went that weight, we were stunned, we were absolutely stunned. What I'm going to do is I'm going to overlay some footage now of this incredible fish. Max, give permission to have him filmed, and why not with such a stunning fish. So I'm going to put that footage on now for you.
Wants to go, it's fucking gone. Just hoping it'll behave just for one last picture. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
And there you go. What about that, eh? Absolutely incredible creature. And this is what we come for. I mean, you all want big fish and you want PBs, but just to catch fish is a bonus, because sometimes it's hard, and like I've mentioned, the temps were kicking our head in, absolutely kicking our head in. But that rain, the drop in humidity, the drop in temperature certainly aided us, without a shadow of a doubt. Do you reckon?
Yeah, 100%.
It's definitely aided us, because I had two fish within an hour and a half. Then it did go a bit quiet. Then Mark's went off this morning, absolutely mega. I made up for him. I knew his head had gone, because when I had that second fish, he just got back in bed, and I never even said a word. I just cracked on. I thought, his head's gone, because I've been there myself. You know how it works. It's a proper brain blockage. So yeah, that's the update. 7 o'clock Tuesday morning. So hopefully now the fish are getting on the feed. And I mentioned previously in the beginning, sometimes it takes 2, 3, 4 days for them to get back on the feed because the previous anglers have been on the week before putting bait in. So maybe they just want bait now. And we hope these temperatures keep dropping. But happy days. What a day. What a morning. Absolutely buzzing. Come on. Let's get some more fish. We're going to work hard. We're going to go get a shower in a bit. Get freshened up and get plodding away. Get these pots primed up again for today. I think we're going to rest them again, which I think helped and all. That could have helped. So happy days. Come on. Catch you in a bit. Done a bit of breakfast after a lovely shower this morning. Sausage and crumpets. Beautiful, look at that. Happy days. Stunning. Right, chuck into this. See you in a bit. Cheers today. This afternoon anyway. It's 3 o'clock, so we're having a bevy. Chilling out. Still celebrating Mark's PB. I'm going to talk about rigs and bait that we're using now that we've had a few fish. It seems stupid to go through bait and rigs when you're adding the fish, because you can't distinguish if anything's working. But at the minute it's working. It's turned around again today. It's overcast again today, and it's been raining. Showers on and off all day, so you can't argue with that. It's well better conditions, a lot less humid again. It's brilliant for us. As I said this morning, after we've been up for a shower, had our brekkie, come back, we've got everything sorted. We checked out our spots again. What we've done is we sent the deeper out and all. We found 2 holes. One on Mark's, one on mine. Now the one on mine was literally, what was it, 2 rod lengths away from where I've been catching the fish. So it drops down to 4.5 foot from literally 3 foot. Hang on, Mark's got a knock there. I think there's a bits in the margin. So yeah, it drops from 3 foot, 3'2", straight down to 4.5, 4.6 on that spot that I've been catching. I had that grassy and the mirror off last night, so I was in the right vicinity from when we led it around when we first got here. So we can't argue. Well, I can't argue with that. So that's that put in place. I'm going to talk about rigs and bait now. These are the rigs that I've been catching all the fish on. Well, these are 10-inch, maybe 11-inch, snowman style. So the bottom is a plum glugged, which, yeah, let me show you. Been glugging them for months, so they've been soaking in plum. So that's the bottom bait. The top bait is plum and all. That's the pink one. I've been doing most of the bites on the pink. That combination has been doing all the bites. Little snowman setup. I've just chipped a bit away off the bottom bait so it sits nicely. That's down to, as always, tungsten loaded in £20. No, it's £20, that's £25. That's the soft. I've got a knock now. That's the soft version. A little tungsten loaded kicker, and just a few bits of short just to make sure it pins everything to the lake bed. And a nice supple air. See that supple air? Nice and supple. Just so there's plenty of movement. So that's a rig. That's a size 4 bargain tackle and dips crank hook. Proper hook hold. That grassy last night, I think I mentioned it on the vlog, it absolutely went mental. It was dancing and skipping, tail walking across the lake. It was absolutely going ballistic. But they're barbless hooks. Barbless rule on here, and they are barbless. But that hook hold with that offset crank and that little kicker, not a chance that was coming out. I'm telling you, it was absolutely brilliant hook hold. Me and Mark even said we don't know how that hook hold held with that fish, because it was going ballistic. So that's that. Then we're down to pellet, which is lake pellet that we got off Mark when we got here, the bailiff. That's Coppen's pellets, what he feeds here through the winter. All the others is plum boilie, 15s and 18s. They've been glugged. I've also crumbed a load in. Well, I didn't, I crumbed it at home. Put them in the blender, crumbed a load at home, doused them with plum liquid, then put all the crumb on top of it so it coats it. So that's that. All the particle, which I've done myself. I've actually added some plum liquid in that, hemp oil. What else did I put in there? Molasses. I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. So I've put all that in that mass attraction, and that was just a mixed particle that I used to make back in the day, but I still make it for myself and Mark when we go fishing. So that's all the bait we've been putting in. Obviously my boat's different, it's got 4 hoppers, so I drop one hopper with the pellet in and my bait on one on the spot, then I move the boat a bit, drop another hopper, move it again, you know what I mean, and so on. Then I've got a little line of bait rather than a big clump all in one, so if they're coming across feeding, you're getting little lumps of bait rather than just a big lump. So that, it's been working, can't say it's not. So whether it's the right thing to do from the off or the wrong thing to do, but we've caught fish. Could we have caught them earlier? You just don't know, do you? But like I've previously said, this weather conditions absolutely change things for us, I think. It's raining again now. It's not consistent rain, it's just showers on and off, and it's not hard rain. But it's overcast again, it's not as humid as it was. There's been no sun at all, which is brilliant. The other thing we've done is, like we did yesterday, went down fishing down the bottom end for 5 or 6 hours. Today we haven't. But what we've done is we've gone down for half an hour. We took the spoms, we've been down there literally for half an hour, lazzing spoms out everywhere. Not with bait, because we haven't been putting bait now, we've been putting all this, yeah, I'll show you. Yeah. Just gravel. Just been lazzing them out with gravel so we get the weight so we can bang them out as far as we can, just to make a massive commotion. Try and push the fish around, rather than just fishing down there. So we're hoping, like we did yesterday, we fished down there, the fish was up here last night, and when we came back last night with them temperatures low, the rain, there was fish moving everywhere. I said to Mark, I said, that's going to go soon. No sooner or later, 9:30, we'd only had it in, probably had it in an hour, and that went off. That you could just see the movement. But that's, again, could be changing the weather, could know what to do with us fishing down there. But in your mindset, that's where you think it's working, don't you? So that's what we've done it again today. Gone down, made a massive commotion, spoke on the lake, talked on the lake, had a drink on the lake, had a beer, fucking talking dead loud as we can, just to make as much commotion as we can to move the fish around. So that's the update. As I say, it's probably about 3 o'clock, so tea time soon, and see what unfolds. Yeah, Tuesday night's tea. Chops and salad. I was going to have chips, just couldn't be bothered making them. A bit more of a task, especially when it's so warm in the bivvy. So just chops and salad for tonight. Happy days, look at that.